Yeah, we are.
I feel like I'm waiting at the doctor's office, and these are my parents making sure I don't run away.
Your two dads?
I used to run away.
That'd be hilarious if me and Hurley had a kid and then it was you.
Man, that would be terrible. That's a disappointment. And
imagine the noises me and Hurley would be making at night.
Yeah.
Just above my room.
Hell yeah. Hell yes.
Yeah, is there an earthquake?
Episode 52, the Happy Podcast.
Oh,
Welcome back.
We're here at the Slow Roll Studio with Jake Charmatz and Matt Hurley.
Charmatz.
Charmatz.
all 5 of the people my family left are going to be very mad at you for saying no. There's like 5 of us left. So
They're all dead.
Jacob Charlemagne.
a lot of them are dead.
Jacob Charlemagne?
Yeah.
Can I change my name?
Who's that hot
The
actor?
God? Charlemagne the God?
No.
Oh.
You could, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Put on
Charlemagne the
do-rag.
God.
Yeah,
Charlemagne the God, other words known as the Warrior.
God.
That's right.
Charlemagne
are
the
still
God
the
is
warrior.
the best. I thought Justin Schlegel was going to have similar... let's not get into it.
Similar views.
But yeah. But I used to listen to... I lived in Connecticut, right? So Charlemagne the God was always my go-to in the morning. And
Really?
I would always listen to Donkey of the Day. My mom loved Power 105.1.
Your mom listened to Charlemagne the God?
Yeah. My mom's favorite song ever is the Big Sean song.
You can rest it on my shoulder if you want. You can rest your arm on my shoulder.
That's a great... yeah, my mom likes that one.
I had a great bit to start this.
Wait, you're not going to introduce the rest of the people?
He's about to do it.
Yeah,
No,
okay,
yeah,
all
I'm
right,
introduced.
all right.
I'm
We're going to
here.
introduce, like, I don't want to get emotional here, but a man who
I fucking hate this guy.
a man who single-handedly changed the escape of the Baltimore comedy scene. He went out, started a club. We really appreciate him being here. Jake Charmatz, everybody. His assistant Matt Hurley is here today.
Yeah, did you guys really think a non-Jew could fund that place?
It's true.
Who do you think has the deep pockets here? It's not
He's
him.
pulling the strings.
Big Jew, dude.
For all
No, for legal reasons,
for all
it's
open
Matt owns the
micers,
club.
Jake owns the. He is the booker. If you want to hit him up,
Everybody DM Jake.
No, I only book
Yeah,
I only book Mar Mondays and Greg Wednesdays. So
Greg Wednesday.
choose wisely.
If
We
we're
should
gonna
call
bother
Greg
somebody
Wednesdays.
for a spot or ask them, yo, how do you get into the port? He's your guy.
Jake Charmatz.
Yeah,
He's the guy.
Good luck. My account's privated.
Do you have people do that where they'll hit you up and be like, I'm sure you do.
Constantly, yeah.
That's really
Yep.
annoying.
That's the whole reason I have a booker. Is just so I can spin people.
Yes.
Even if it's
Like
not even
shift
true.
blame.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
I think even before I even actually had a booker, I said I had a booker. And it was
Yeah,
I was like,
remember
it's
that.
an anonymous person.
Yeah.
There was no one. I just didn't have the heart to say you weren't funny.
Matt has a booker.
your
I have a
face.
bookie. It's pretty similar.
Yeah.
Before I was...
It's
That was
funny
good, Jake.
because it's hilarious that you said that because you were hosting every show, the bartender and doing door. You're like, yeah, I got a booker.
Got a booker, you
I'm
bet,
looking
dude.
back on it now. Before I was in there, I remember I would like ask you, and I'd be like, "Yo, how do I get on?" You'd be like, "I have a booker. I don't do any of it." And it was definitely just you the whole time.
Nah, by the time it was you were around, it was someone. There was someone.
Okay, yeah, I remember who it was.
Yeah.
Love the port. I was supposed to host there yesterday, but I got a bad case of shitting out my ass.
Oh, yeah, so they got
Dang. What'd you eat? What were you eating?
I don't know. I
Day
had
before.
something. Oh, I had Little Caesars.
All right, it's tough.
We
When you
went
eat so
to
much, you
fucking-
gotta
I
stop
ate-
and think. You gotta. What the fuck?
What gives flaming diarrhea? Shit.
Everything you
One
eat.
place. Fuck.
Little Caesars pepperoni. Me, Chris, Kwame, and Adam shot a sketch that involved the Little Caesars. And it was the whole thing was so dumb. And then we just started filming Chris humping Adam's bed.
That's gonna be the best part.
And
That's going to be the rewatch.
And it was
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's gonna
People
be
are going to rewatch it because
It
of
was
that.
funny.
That's
funnier
like
than-
I like posted that to my story. I was like, haha, this is hilarious. And the views on my story started rolling in. It's like
Yeah.
my mom, my aunt.
Damn.
Did you guys see
My
it?
mom, my aunt, my aunt again, my aunt
I
again,
was
my
just
aunt again, my
aggressively
aunt
humping
again.
the
And
bed.
screenshots.
Whoa.
Exactly.
It's bad like on Facebook when only like 4 people like it, and one's like liked by your father. Like, oh shit.
Is your aunt hot? You're a good looking guy.
That's not a question for me. I don't think.
That's a yes. That's a yes to the happy.
100%.
I'll tell the boys on the Discord. You guys know you have a Discord, right? The Happy Pod Discord.
Happy Pod?
There's a Discord?
You bet.
Isn't Discord for like child predators?
I mean,
That and gamers. A lot of gamers use it.
That was that-
it is for gamers.
That was the Happy Pod equivalent of, I got a booker. Isn't that for pedophiles?
yeah.
Pedophiles use that? Oh, nice.
Nice.
This is exciting.
We're
You
gonna
guys have
get
some-
T-shirts soon. We're gonna have Happy Pod T-shirts.
You should,
Did you
yeah.
see that Care Bear logo?
Yeah, that was sick. How'd you make that?
We didn't make it. Atlantic.
was actually
Atlantic
fan
Stand
art.
Up randomly made it for us. Yeah,
Dude,
our
it
biggest
was fan
fan.
art.
I
yeah.
could make you guys a sick poster. You just both gotta
Yeah.
send me a nice picture of your face.
Yes, that would be sweet.
Like I could. It's so easy now. You just use ChatGTP, and it's like that's how. Like the one I posted to Greg today.
Yeah.
ChatGTP took me 2 seconds.
That
to make.
made Greg look like he was 80 years old.
Yeah.
That like
that.
added 50 years.
Space ages you, as they
It's
say.
like Interstellar or whatever.
Yeah.
It's called the post office. It has nothing to do with space.
Yeah.
That's how he would look if he was actually a USPS member of the United
Looks
States.
sick.
Yeah.
You just put in like spaced out.
Spaced out, Greg. Like fuck, close enough.
Have you guys seen it? Do you guys use those? You're on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
You know the filter makes you look like you're 80. It shows you if you're like 85.
I've seen it, yeah.
Have you done it?
No. I've
Oh
not.
man,
I'm
I
scared.
look scary.
It's just
not
going to be like,
good.
you will not live this long.
Yeah, that's what mine does. It's just you just
It
Makes you a
says-
skeleton.
Yeah.
Fade.
That's funny. Yeah. Just tombstones. Like,
It's
oh,
all-
that's interesting.
It's all black.
Yeah.
It says he died of liver cancer.
Have you guys been following this John Morant thing at all?
I've been
No.
following
It's
it.
so funny.
Yeah.
You got beers in there?
Do you want to?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
go
talk
on.
about it. We'll get her
Yeah.
a beer that we'll talk about.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this
Hurley
guy
don't-
John Morant in
Really
the
doesn't watch
NBA.
sports.
Yeah, I don't watch sports.
I'll tell you about it.
All right.
It's very funny.
Yeah,
this
it's pretty good.
guy John Morant. He's like a younger
right.
dude, and he's just sick. Like all he does is like crazy dunks, and he won't stop doing like finger guns as a celebration. It's so funny. Like they keep finding him, and they're like, "You got to stop with this gun stuff."
How?
And then the next game, he'll come out and he'll be like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It's so funny.
So did you see
He's
the latest
coolest
one?
guy. Yeah, he's doing a grenade now. 'Cause he kept getting fined for the guns, so now he's just doing a grenade.
Really?
Yeah, it's
That's so
funny.
stupid.
No,
It's actually
not.
pretty awesome. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I love John Morant.
He's
bet
like
that-
bending the rules.
Yeah.
I bet that ups the ticket sales and everything. How much is one of those fines?
Like $75,000.
Yeah, it's a shit ton.
You know what's crazy? It's
Like
only
more than we're gonna make
$25,000
this
to
year.
kill somebody. So
Yeah.
you could actually just kill 3
Wow.
people, and it's less
he's
money
better
than
off
True.
just doing that.
It's
yeah.
Actually killing someone.
75,000.
Yeah, and he used to get this guy is like he,
So much
He
money.
spilled it all down his
They
shirt.
can't see
Oh
it.
really?
They can't see
Oh
it.
man.
Just put the mic right there.
I mean-
75,000 was so funny. It was such
Yeah,
a
it was such a good goof
I
that
thought
I
this
just
was a good podcast
yeah.
topic.
Yeah.
But he
It was
used to
good.
get like he almost got arrested for like actually
having a
guns.
gun in an Instagram video.
Yes,
Instagram Live.
I used to have a joke about that where it was like taking pictures with guns is much better than like the other things you can do with guns. You know what I
That's
mean?
fucking
Like,
true.
They
Yeah.
should like leave him alone maybe before he gets any ideas.
Right.
Like every time I've been around a firearm, I take.
I was about to say, I don't think I've ever been around you and a firearm and you not take a picture of it.
And I have a little pose.
We went shooting shotguns with his dad the other day,
Yeah.
and just 1,000 pictures.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got a new Benelli out of it.
Yeah, he stole his dad's
Classic Benelli.
He knew that I took it.
I don't think he does.
He did. Yeah,
I don't-
I've called him.
Did you
sir.
call him?
I
Oh,
talked to
okay.
him about
Dude,
it. I was
it's
like, you know
it's
I have
nice
that. And he was
because
like,
you got the gun, so now the house has security. Unless you make a stake, then fucking no security, dude. Doors open.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
all the doors are open. But that's why
Chris
we need
makes a steak and smokes out the house.
the entire
Oh, yeah.
house.
Leaves
They
the
all-
back door open.
These are Chris's roommates. We're in their
Yeah.
basement.
Yeah, it's what a time, dude.
Yeah, this
what
is
a
time
time.
to be
What a
alive.
great.
Well, this is when you don't have any other
pretty
guests.
fun.
You're like, just get the people that live here. They'll do it. There's someone breathing upstairs.
It's pretty sick.
Dom Slesky's in Towson. Can't get him down to my...
until BG&E fucking executes us. Yeah.
Fucking some guy from Easy Pass is gonna come and try to shoot me.
Yeah, they could have a assassin from Easy
Yeah,
Pass.
no, I have so many tickets. They're gonna get me.
I love this.
That would make people like pay their taxes though and shit. Like if there was like a federal hitman,
Just send the guy to your house to
there
kill
was
you.
random. You don't know if he's coming.
Yeah.
That's like
but you better pay.
Roman guards used to do. They'd be like, "You didn't pay your gold. We're gonna rape you."
Oh yeah, the courier.
Now we're gonna rape
How did they
you.
say?
My dad like gave me an actual talk where he was like, now that you have a gun in your house, you like really have to be careful about the women you're bringing around.
That's, I mean, yeah.
He's got a good point.
I know he does. Yeah. But
A lot of girls do say that. Like, I can't have a gun because the first person.
yeah, they're gonna shoot themselves in the head.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
that's such like a hack
Classic
take.
Charlotte Oh, you said hack?
Yeah, it is a hack take. I've heard like 8 people go on stage and be like, I can't have a gun because the first person I'm gonna shoot is myself. Right. It's like,
There's
that's
a
funny.
roar,
What a pussy,
roar of
dude.
That's
women
funny.
laughter.
Yes. Yeah.
That is funny.
Anyways, way to bring it down.
Weapons and sports, the two things I know the most about.
Yeah. All right. Well, what about bugs? Don't you know about bugs?
Nah.
Wait, Bunny?
Who?
Bugs Bunny?
Yeah.
Is that what you said, Bugs?
You're a bit of a
course.
Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, I love
Bit
Bugs
of-
Bunny.
Yeah, bit of a cartoon character.
By the way, the whole
yourself.
carrot thing isn't real, right? Like eating carrots doesn't give you more cum or whatever the saying is, right?
What forums are you on,
heard
bro?
that.
What subreddits are you subscribed to?
No,
That's
you
what I
know, if
wanna
you eat a
know.
carrot, you're supposed to have better eyesight. You've heard that.
I mean,
And it
yeah,
makes
I've
you
heard that
cum
one.
more?
Oh, was that just like
Yeah.
a bit you were running?
Yeah.
You're thinking of mangoes.
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 Nah, it's pineapple.
Mangoes.
Yeah.
No, pineapple makes it taste good.
That's what I'm saying.
Apparently.
I mean, that's your bit, dude. That's your bit. It's your sour Skittles bit.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so what were you saying about bugs?
true
You're just
story.
saying bugs? You're trying to switch the subject?
Well, I thought
bugs.
Hurley, didn't you have like a YouTube channel with bugs?
Oh, bro, it's a bit.
Oh, that was just
That was a bit,
I
dude.
asked you one time and you said it was real. You were like, "Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel with bugs."
No.
you were probably fucking with me.
I was probably
Yeah,
fucking with
yeah,
you. I'm sorry, bro. I can't believe that till now.
You never drove a bus either.
It's like the Luke was gay until whatever. Someone believed that.
Did you
for like
hear
over a
about
year.
that?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Lucas Spinoza thought I was gay the whole time.
Oh, wow,
I
that's pretty
introduced
good.
my girlfriend to him, and he goes like, "I gotta be honest. I thought you were gay this whole time."
Mo is such a funny guy to have done that.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. So apparently, for
And
the
to
viewers,
tell no one.
Yeah, for the viewers. Mo, like some guy was asking about Luke, and Mo our friend Mo, just straight face was like, "Yeah, he's gay," and then the guy just like never elaborated, never anything, and just this guy thought he was gay for like
Yeah.
a year. It
Yeah.
was very funny.
Then I had to go get a girlfriend to prove him wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, "No, I'm not."
A lot of work for a gay guy to do, by the
I know.
way. That's a
You
lot
know
of
how
hard
hard that
work.
is?
Yeah.
You know how hard this is pulling
It's
off?
difficult. How do you stay hard? Well, Blue Chew.
Think
You guys
about you.
take that a lot.
Blue Chew. Hey, no free advertisement, dude.
That's right.
No
cut that.
free ads.
None of that.
Bleep it out.
Jake, did you re-up on the chews?
No, it was a one-time subscription.
Yeah, I found out that's really bad for me. I used to just love taking a Blue Chew and just like getting hammered.
I think it's bad for your heart.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
really bad. For
I
you.
was feeling
Yeah.
pretty bad the other day, the day after. And
Because
it
you
was,
Blue Chewed?
No, well, I think it's because I'll like get blacked out, then take one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I think
probably
it's
not
funny
supposed
to
Well, that's
be
go
bricked
kids.
up. Like that's like a hilarious bit is to just be like really horny.
Yeah.
Blacked out,
really,
really
horny is one of the funniest things.
Yeah,
to
like
do.
a special all bricked up. You're just hard the whole time.
Yeah.
That
And
could
you
be a good
open your
special.
door and you
Yeah.
enter out in the world.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be a good Netflix documentary name. Blacked out and bricked up.
Yeah.
The Luke Harris story.
Who cares?
So you don't take it anymore.
Nah,
You're out of the game.
not
You're
at
both
all.
out of the game.
I'm out of the game.
All right, I gotta
Really?
get new
I gotta
news.
stop.
I gotta
Yeah,
get
yeah.
some new guys to
Gotta
deal
stop.
to.
Yeah, you got to find some
None of them.
new guys.
Whenever
Yeah,
you
yeah.
bring
Yeah.
it, everyone says they'll never do it, but then you show them one. They're like, "Give me that."
Yeah.
Every time.
I have seen that. Like
Every
until
time.
it comes out at a party and then someone's like, "Yo, can
Yeah.
I get one of those?"
It's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you use that?" You pull out 3 of them. They're like, "Whoa!" Adam Freeze was like, "Give me that."
It's not even like
Yeah.
a matter of like, oh, I need. It's a matter of like how crazy can this thing get? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like how. Yeah, it is fun.
Can
Well-
it get to 4
Yeah.
4.5 inches? I mean,
Well, I should buy it now.
You're fucking
I should-
shoving a tape measure.
With these whole tariffs, like the pharmaceutical thing, not to bring, we're not going deep into
way
it,
to
so don't
go.
worry.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for Blue Chew, I should buy it all now because it's going to be like $400 for a pill
let's debate
soon.
politics with Jake. Jake, what do you think about this tariff?
yeah, Jake, what's up?
The
do you think about
tariffs,
these?
I
Yeah.
think they should put it on comedy shows, right?
True.
Not enough people are paying their
Area is
dues.
just not allowed to perform.
Oh shit!
Some people just can't come though. I don't
we'll
know.
try
I
to-
don't.
Chinese comedians aren't allowed.
The tariff is
I don't think he
Their
was.
time gets cut in half.
Well, they're doing that all Asian show in DC. It would be funny if they just charged like
Slice it.
$100. They're like, sorry, guys.
We had to
Inflation.
spend extra to book the
I had
talent.
the trade war.
tariffs.
That
Yeah.
was funny. You know Mar Monday, how he does the all black show?
Yeah.
And you
Well,
know how like hack comments are not hack. I guess every comment. I don't want to call it because that's all my friends. They're always like, how funny would it be if we did an all white show? This is just like a funny take to have.
Oh yeah.
I was in Riverside the other day in like Havre de Grace or whatever. It's like that is the white Mar Monday. It's like, everybody there is white. Yeah,
That did kill.
yeah, that was a funny.
That was at the State Theater place or a different
No.
place at Harvard.
No,
No,
it was
it's
at
just
Bailey's
the open
Stores
mic,
room.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Store-
That's
it's all-
fun. I want to start doing that Mondays.
It's all a bunch of whiteys.
Yeah, I gotta claim that back.
It's like where is it? It's like 30 minutes away, right?
It's in
Yeah.
Riverside Pub. It's 30 minutes away.
You just-
Yeah, it's really not bad.
Yeah.
It's like the same as Wits. Because it used to be a lot further for me, but now that I'm here, it's pretty close.
Classic Wits, dude. How's Wits been, dude? Pretty sick.
Just fucking killing it, dude. Every
Killing
time.
it. Oh, yeah.
We gotta
I
do
didn't host
some-
yesterday.
We got to do something about this M8 brewing. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I
I
think
think
that-
M8's going to take care of that themselves here pretty soon.
They must be doing very well.
I went to one of those. I was like, geez.
Yeah. I
What
was
are you
watching
talking
Mo's
about?
I don't
story.
know,
You
it
know
just
Mo
wasn't the best.
posts everybody who performs there?
Yeah.
I was watching his story
I just go
yesterday.
trader.
Yeah. Dennis slide up. You fucking asshole.
I see Greg up, saw that
Yeah,
coming.
Mike Adcock's there. It's like, what are we
Piece
doing?
of shit.
Yeah.
What's
well,
the-
Mike, we need you back at Wits.
Mike.
Back at Wits.
Yeah.
Come on. Come home, baby.
What's
We,
bad about it?
I don't know. I was scrolling through the stories yesterday, and I saw a guy in like a full brown morph suit with like leaves taped to him. He was like
Yeah, I
dressed
saw
like a
him.
tree, and it's like, well,
Damn.
this has got 3 weeks.
Yeah. So the bar's like, no.
Yeah, the patrons of M8 Brewing can only take so much, you know.
That's fair.
Yeah, just wait till Colby Jefferson pulls up there.
Who's Colby
Yikes!
Jefferson?
Don't bring him up.
Yeah,
Woo,
right.
boy.
I'm talking
Who's
about
that?
he's
Don't give him any
crazy
clout.
guy.
Legend.
Former
guy.
Baltimore open micer, used to show up places like dressed like Kanye, like
Oh, that's
like
cool.
military boots, like military jacket,
Fuck
like
yeah.
zipped head thing. Dude, he would walk
What's
into
wrong with this
Max's.
guy?
Yeah, I thought
He
that
would
was
walk
Jamal.
into
Oh,
Max's.
now it's fine.
Yes.
Before.
And, yeah. He would walk into Max's and then just like sit down and people would like freak out and leave because he looked like a shooter.
Oh, is that the guy that would scream at people?
I don't know.
Did
He's
he-
more like
did he try to-
seething.
more
I'm gonna
creepy.
kill you. In
More
Is he the guy who
creepy.
tried to fight people? I remember
Uh,
he got a yelling match with Mert on stage, and me and Kwame had to talk to him.
I don't know. I mean, Mert probably deserved it, but I don't know. It's like
Mert had a really funny moment the other night where he
Who?
was telling
Mert?
a joke. He was telling a joke about like about being racist to his kid, and he asked like some random guy in the audience. He was like, "Are you racist to your kid too?" And the guy like was like so taken aback. He's like, "No."
He said,
very funny.
"Does anybody here have a kid?" And the guy's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Are you racist to him?" He's like, "No."
what the fuck?
He was like, he's never been asked that ever. It's so funny, like sometimes to see an audience member who never like has gotten asked a real question by
Yeah.
a crazy person before.
Yeah.
He thought he was about to get the most like humble question. I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I like it." It's like, do you say the N word to him? Like, how close are you?
Nah.
That is pretty funny though. I
Did Mert
would
have his baby already?
Yeah, Mert has a kid.
Hell
No,
yeah.
he hasn't had it yet.
Oh, what? I thought he did.
He hasn't had it yet. He
He's
was talking
telling
about
jokes as
eating
if
a
he does have
placenta.
it. Oh,
He's,
yeah.
it's about to happen.
The kid's eating the placenta.
He told me he's gonna be back at WIT soon. He's taking his birthing classes on Tuesdays.
Birthing.
Yeah. I love how wholesome Mert is now, but I remember
Birthing
maybe I
class.
shouldn't say it. Never mind.
Yeah, we don't do that.
I got
Okay,
so-
all right, never mind.
It's the funniest thing in the fucking world.
Yeah, pretty fun times at Nottingham's with old Mert boy, Mr. Loyal Mert.
The classic Dotties. I went to Nottingham's the other day, and like,
Why did you have to put together the stage?
I was freaking out. I was watching this Larry David documentary. I was gonna stay in. Then he's like, I just did it every night until I made it. I was like, I'm never gonna make it. So I went to Nottingham's, and I didn't even go up. I got nachos, drank 2 beers, and left. But
Damn.
I didn't even go to the back. I just stayed up front. But Tom Dykes sat down next to me, and classic Tom Luke talk.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke. It's awesome.
Hey man.
And he went up
Yeah.
to sing karaoke. Guess what song he sang?
Oh, yeah.
He
you
sang
told me that.
6 Foot, 7 Foot by Lil Wayne.
That's so sick.
It might have been the greatest
Wow.
thing I've ever seen
Yeah.
in my life. And whenever the
Wow.
N word came up, he's like, yeah, but.
Damn.
It was only black. We were the only 2 white people.
That's the only reason Sean Savoy only ever started Nottingham's was because of the karaoke. Because
He just loves doing it.
Have you ever
He's
seen him
like
do karaoke?
He's a good No, I saw him at the Christmas party, the Port Christmas party one year. He sang, and I was like, holy shit, this guy's the real deal. Yeah. And then I learned a little bit more about him.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, he's really the real deal.
Retarded and addict and no, I'm kidding. No. The hack. Oh, sorry. He's not really gonna listen.
We always tag him when you
no
post
way
it.
to listen to this.
Yeah,
I remember that night was hilarious. I don't know why, but we decided to get whippets that night.
Yeah. Tony wants to do a whippet.
Tony wants.
That was a Christmas miracle, dude. Walking in the green room, I'm like, what are you all doing?
It just doesn't change him at all.
Yeah, he's like, all right,
He's still the same exact person.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it.
Hey, guy, give me that. Hey, give me that.
Very funny. That was crazy. That was a wild night. We just did whippets for no reason.
That was a wholesome time.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic.
The best thing
All
was
the-
we
like
did whippets.
All the black people got mad at me because I ate before they all, like we were supposed to. Like they were all ready to do a prayer. He invited me to a Christmas party.
Yeah.
Greg brought all his food, so right when everybody got there, I just started pounding.
Yeah.
And all these people looking at me like, this piece of shit.
no, it
fucking
was
asshole.
fucking.
Can't help himself.
Yeah.
It was Greg. I'll never forget that, bro. Because it was like I was told like invite whoever. I was like, great. Well, fucking people can bring their own drinks, whatever it is. And then Greg made like a chicken quesadilla dip or something that was like
chicken, mac and cheese. It was so good.
Yeah.
And Patrice was up there being like, thanks everyone for coming, but everyone else that didn't come, like, you stop, don't eat food. And it was Greg, and Greg's like, but I made it. Like, it was like such a weird vibe, dude. Like,
that is interesting. Yeah, like I mean, I don't know. That's like a weird situation. What do you think? Do you think it was right for him to eat or no?
I thought it was a party for like all comics. Like I thought everybody from Wits.
That's what I was
like
pitched,
everybody
too.
was all gonna come. It's all gonna be the boys. I show up. It's just nothing but black women.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you get for booking on Monday.
Yeah, it was me and Parker.
It turned into Def Jam Christmas party.
Yeah,
That was
karaoke
pretty
was
sick.
getting
Yeah,
wild.
yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kwame,
they
heard a lot
Kwame
about
sang Frank Sinatra, My Way.
My Way?
Yeah, it was
You brought a
classic.
tear to my eye. I was like, holy shit.
This guy's amazing.
He's got
Damn.
a perfect voice for that song. Like,
Yeah.
he sang it perfectly.
Wow.
He hushed the room. Like, no one was paying attention, and then fucking, he hit it.
Karaoke's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like,
Haven't done it in a
you
while.
gotta put your heart into
You
it.
got to see Tom Dykes do it. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, especially, like, fucking Lil Wayne.
Dude,
Pretty funny.
Ain't that song? You know that song, like 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. But there's a part in that song where it's like, "Baby mama, I'm drama on the line."
Part of my mama.
Was he getting really into it?
He was 100% committed to the whole thing, not fucking around, truly going out. He's like, "I sing this every time."
This
He's
is
like,
my jam.
"This is all I do." Is Lil Wayne.
All I did.
It's like, Tom, you're the fucking man.
That is pretty sick.
He's just a giant.
The one I've been doing has been getting people going. It's been a really, really messed up week. It's like, oh well, wow, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I went to my hometown bar. This is probably like 6 months ago, and there was a karaoke thing there, and I signed up, and it was so fucking rowdy, and I literally just went like, "Hey!" Then I did my sour Skittles joke and just murdered.
People
And then
liked
I
it?
started singing. Oh my god, it was
Yeah.
amazing.
The singing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
joke.
The
joke.
singing murdered.
Me singing Hold the Line by Toto wasn't as that special.
So this happens at Nottingham's. Like, this is where this was? The karaoke?
Every Wednesday.
Oh, no.
Every
I like
Wednesday.
Max's karaoke.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I heard. I've never done it. But it's always after the. It used to be always after the mic, right?
where
Upstairs.
It's where you drink all day, do a 5-minute spot at Max's, and then black out at karaoke.
You're doing your bits again.
Yeah.
You're really
a great
just,
crowd.
I did karaoke one night. I was just there with like one other person. We were sitting at the bar silent. I was like, fuck it, dude, I gotta sign up. Like, I was there with one person just singing my heart out.
God, I remember when I was there with you. That was fucking rough.
Yeah, that was a classic. That was the classic Trump.
Yeah.
what happens? What happens
Do
when
not
you
come.
That was a classic. Don't have a gun around.
Yeah, yeah.
now? If
Do
you
not
can you
come.
bomb on karaoke? Is that a thing? Like, can you like suck?
Absolutely.
And people are like, "Fucking stop!"
100%.
You can definitely bomb a karaoke.
Damn.
Yeah.
I always hit a moment where I'm like a minute in and I've had enough of the karaoke. and then I'm just stuck there for the rest.
Because you got to sing the whole thing.
You know what I mean?
You can't back out.
The beginning of it is hype, and then you like are going hard, and then like by like the third time you sing the chorus, you're like. All right.
Now you guys say it.
Nah.
Whatever. La, la, la. It doesn't matter. Oh well.
I'm done.
By the third chorus, you know who walks in. You go, oh fuck.
Fuck.
Oh God.
Greg?
I probably think I know who you're talking about. Is it a woman?
It was very funny because I just kept being like, don't come.
Yeah.
It was the have you seen the Trump meme where it's like, do not come. Do not come.
I'm
gonna come.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's like Kamala, right?
that.
Yeah.
Great
One
of
mash,
those,
great
but-
mash.
It was horrible. That was
I don't care for that propaganda, but
I'll never forget my first time. Like Nottingham's was the first place I ever did like a quote real show.
Yeah.
Like I didn't get paid. I had to put the stage together. You know.
Yeah, real
But I
show.
got there, put it together. I was supposed to host, and I forget the guy. Who was the other guy that used to run Nottingham's with Sean?
It was
Older guy, Dominican, moved to Miami.
Yeah.
Is it?
No.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, Gooch.
No.
He always wore a
Xavier.
hat.
Xavier Morgan.
No, he always
No,
wore a
no.
hat, and he, I know who you're talking
you
about.
just
Had the
might have been-
wheelchair wife or whatever.
Yes. Girlfriend.
Yeah,
that was the
girlfriend.
best part. Like an older guy, fucking cokehead, whatever. Nottingham's vibe. So I put the stage together. He's like, listen, man, this is professional. This is a paid show. You got to go up there and do your fucking best. Watch this. Goes up there and rips on his girlfriend in a wheelchair to silence for like 15 minutes. And that was it, dude. I forget his name.
Gets off. That's how it's done.
He literally used her as a prop. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck it, look at that
Yeah.
fucking loser.
Like you did Nottingham's when he was there, and yeah, right. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, he made a very
That
similar.
was all of his bits. He was dating
Yeah.
this chick, and that's all he would ever do.
Dating
Being
a
like,
girl in a wheelchair?
yeah, and be like, yo, her fucking grip is so strong. She gives crazy hand jobs.
Yeah, that's like
he was-
his opener.
It's
Yeah.
like a classic.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you do that for the bit. It's like, this is going to be so funny. I think so many
Damn.
good jokes
I
out of
can't
this.
believe I'm doing this right now.
What
But
the
she kept
fuck was
coming
that guy's
back. She
name?
kept coming back.
Oh yeah, well, because she couldn't go anywhere else.
Yeah,
That's the whole
yeah, she was stuck.
wheelchair.
He left her there. She couldn't get down the
Yeah,
stairs.
just turned off the lights in fucking Nottingham's, and that was
Honey.
it.
Have you guys ever ripped anyone in a wheelchair?
Have
Ripped
sex
on
with?
anyone or
ripped on?
fucked? Or fucked?
Ripped on, nah.
Ripped on
I
anyone?
ripped on Joe Richard Saunders for having cancer one time.
Well, that's
Nice.
different.
I keep ripping.
I wasn't.
That's
ripping
not as
on,
bad,
I wasn't like
you
ripping
know?
on him for it. It was just like I made a joke.
Yeah.
Because I had the buzz cut at the time, and it was like Joe has this because he got cancer. I have this on purpose. How dumb is that? And then
Yeah.
I got more laughs than this, but
A couple more,
a little better. Than
couple
that,
more
but Joe
laughs.
did not like that.
Are you the?
Anytime he brings up cancer, not like in his show, like he'll just be like, "Oh yeah, I had cancer." I was like, "Oh really?"
From the back of the room.
It's funny.
What the
It
fuck?
hits.
It's a good little gag. Good little
Are you
gag.
fucking
It is
kidding
fun.
me?
Joe loves it.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do like Joe.
it's funny.
You ever do Nottingham's?
No,
Missing out.
Never gonna make it.
I'm pretty bad. I feel like no bad shows book me. I rarely do like those like bullshit retarded shows.
I know. I don't
know
do
what I
Nottingham.
mean?
I did Nottingham's a lot when I first started.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
like all there was.
That was the
though.
only thing on a Friday.
That was like I'm on the road. I'm making it. I'm fucking booked, baby.
Yeah, you took that 45-minute drive down
They have
there.
a stage.
$20.
It is
you got
fucked
paid
up.
whatever.
It is fucked up how they always made us build the stage there
And break it down and,
and
then
break
not
it.
pay us.
Like it wasn't. They were. It's like 5 or 6 cubes. You just gotta like put
Yeah.
together. And they
They
always
were
like made
big,
us.
dude.
But they always like made us do
And
it.
Sean would be like, "Yo, can you put it away? I'm up next to karaoke." Okay, later. You're like, "All right, dude." The fuck.
He
Yeah.
just goes there. He
Yeah.
goes there because he gets $50, $50 worth of drinks.
Yeah, and karaoke. Dude.
Yeah.
He has his puppet
Yeah.
he does karaoke with.
I remember I
crazy.
hosted something there one time, and I thought I implied I was getting paid, and I went up and did it, and he's like, "Oh man, thanks. You can get a beer."
Yeah.
One beer. I was like, "Oh,
Get a beer.
You earned it.
I'm killing it." Yeah.
Make sure it's a domestic,
Man, I made it.
Yeah, that's huge.
not international.
Yeah.
I've at Sissimo's, Tad the bartender. He's not there anymore, I don't think. But Tad the bartender.
No, I don't
What was his name?
Tad.
Tad.
The old guy.
The older guy. He was the older white guy. There was this older white guy. Pass him the thing. At Zissimo's that was there for all the open mics, and he always talked to me because I think he thought I was like didn't know where I was. But I was like, no, I'm here for the show. Doing the show again for the 10th time. He just never remembered me. Yeah. And then I remember like a couple times he would just always give me a beer after my set. And I was like, oh, God, it must be that bad, huh? He's like, you need that. There you go.
Yo, I felt that guy
pretty good.
me one time.
Do you honestly think that?
Yes.
I thought his name was Kyle.
No, his name was Tad.
It was the old guy, Ed Zissimo's. One time, this is like when I was brand new at comedy. He gave me an old fashioned. He was like, "Do you want some of this special like sour mix in it?" Yeah. I was like, "Sure, why not?" I had one beer at this point, old fashioned. Takes a straw, where you just like put it in something and put it in your drink.
Yeah.
Did it, mixed it. Don't remember anything.
Oh,
was like a yelling asshole in the back of the showroom, like getting in Law's face and Nick Oka being like, blah, blah, and they're like, "You gotta be quiet. We're working on our part."
I fucked Michael Furr in the ass. I swear to God, it was the fucking mix.
I wish, dude.
It was the mix. I'm not gay.
I'm just kidding. I woke up in the Zissimo's bathroom the next day.
No, those were great shows up there, though. I loved that place.
Glorious.
They were okay.
Before my time.
They got to bring it back.
At the beginning, they were.
Well,
really
you guys
good.
are bringing it back, which is sick.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Those Harm Cities.
Yeah.
Those Harm City shows.
How's Art House doing there, dickhead?
Harm City.
I was kind of part of Art House.
You started it.
Do you remember when they took me off the flyer?
Yes.
When they just
made it more yellow. It was like a different shade of yellow or whatever.
So I was like, they didn't even recenter the name, so I was the name on the right. So they just put like a different shade of yellow over my name, and their two names were off center.
Damn.
I want to start a new Saturday mic to go back to Max's glory days. I want to revive that. And I was talking to Mo. I was going to do it with Mo, and Mo was talking to me, and he's like, "Well, like I just don't want like us to start this and then me do everything like after like 2 weeks." I was like, we probably shouldn't start.
That's it.
That's wild.
That was kind of my plan the whole time.
You got to latch on to somebody that wants to make a show by themselves. Because me and Greg forever, like the Encore guys, like are like, you guys got to start. Like you and Greg have to start Encore Baltimore, and we're like, yeah. And
Greg got high and you went to go.
That's the same thing that happened with like me and Pennington's show. Like me and Pennington running a show is just never gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's just not.
When does it start? We don't know.
What show?
What was that?
What show?
Remember the Saturday? We were gonna do like that brunch show.
A day.
Oh yeah, it never happened.
Yeah, we sold like 6 tickets and bagged it.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Didn't promote it at all.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
It happens, right?
No, but Zissimo's you could bring back if you keep throwing shows there, like, and just start doing it. Like, well, you're doing a 7 and 9:30 on Saturdays, anyways, right?
Yeah, we're gonna start trying to do that. We did our first one with Umar this last Saturday. It went fucking awesome. We're doing our next one with Justin Schlegel. Come to that.
That's gonna be awesome.
That's May 3rd, I believe.
Hell
that's
yeah!
Gonna be fucking
Schlegel
tight.
just dropped his special.
Yeah,
everybody go watch Justin Schlegel,
Chaos
friend
Theory.
of the show. Go watch Justin Schlegel's special.
It's only on 98 Rock. You can only listen to it audio.
It was funny. He was like, "I'm trying to sell this thing. Like, I got a couple things." The next day, I'd be like, "Released on YouTube."
Well, that's
wild.
the move. I
He was
think
making that joke,
that's the
though.
move.
He had
It's
a good sense of
I
humor.
watched like the first 10 minutes of it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's a good comedian.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yes. Yeah.
Why'd you go from great to good? You downgraded his level.
Because I don't want to say because like great is like Louis C.K.
Sure, yeah, that's
what I
right.
mean?
Who you just saw
He was
recently?
so good. We went and saw him 2 Sundays ago. Holy
Louis
shit,
was
is he
fucking
good.
really something.
You got to
else.
get him at the port, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be something that just happens naturally.
When he goes to the Lyric, whatever day before or day after, he was seeing him in a club like that. It was like a 200-person club. 50 of the people there were comedians. I recognize half the people
the
there.
Harrisburg dudes were there.
Yeah.
Like it was all the like Frank Frederick dudes.
He was shitting on the room. He was like, they had the Harrisburg Comedy Zone has murals of all of these comedians. And he like turned around and he saw one of Rich Voss. He's like, "Is that fucking Rich Voss?"
That's
like,
hilarious.
Who do you guys look up to here?
Rich Voss was maybe my favorite show that I've seen at the Port.
That's hilarious.
Well, they didn't sell well.
Yeah, damn.
They didn't sell well, but he was just such a like an expert. You know what I mean? Like you could tell this guy had been around the block and he like just knew what he was doing. You know what I mean?
Kind of.
Doing comedy for 60 years.
No, he made a lot of a lot of funny jokes about the club. Like I just remember, like I'd have to look back at the tape, but I think he was like, this, like, he's like looking around. He's like, "What the fucking piece of shit dump is this?" Like, he just kept like ripping on it.
I almost, I'm pretty sure I hit his manager like that night and was like, "Fuck him," like whatever. I did. I hit him that Friday, and then Saturday he was like,
He's still definitely got shows to do.
No, it was like halfway home, and I was just like, I just blew up at the manager, and then the next day he came in and was like, I'm just like, this is part of my shtick. And I was like, okay, yeah, sick, dude.
It is.
Yeah.
That is the funniest when
it was
Emma Goobies when they can't sell it, but it's like only like a third sold or quarter sold. All the comedians are like, we're here in this abandoned warehouse. Put a couple chairs in here.
Yeah.
Well, that's why that a lot of you asked like a lot of the comics are turning away from the Goobies, and this isn't any type of like, what's the word, slander. Yeah. But like that's part of the thing is
Andrew
like
watches every episode.
It's a huge, it's a huge place. It's a huge place with very high ceilings, and it's like way too many tickets for a lot of these comics to book and sell. Yeah. Like I think it's unrealistic expectations that they don't want that pressure. They're like, why not come to a place that is a kill box for comedy?
They paper a ton of shit.
Yeah,
and I don't paper at all anymore. Like I'd rather have a show with 15 people in it than devalue the brand because as soon as you start doing it, it like taints the well, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's what I was doing when Rich Ross was there. I was just giving out fucking tickets because it was like, fuck it, dude.
Yeah,
no ticket sales.
Yeah.
Legend.
He doesn't a legend of comedy.
Yeah.
Not
Rich
papering.
Ross.
Ever since you stopped papering, those weekly showcases have gotten a lot better.
Correct.
Just because
people are like, fuck it, this is the free shit. You know?
The people that are there want to be there. So like it's like there may be less people there, but it ends up being way more fun of a show.
No, the weekday shows, like, and I did do a lot of text marketing for a while, and then I stopped it, but I still think that helped a lot because I would do it on weekday shows, and we'd have crazy lit weekday shows, but then I don't promote those weekday shows at all anymore, and they all end up with like 20, or
thousands
more.
People.
Nah,
20,000.
Nah, unfortunately not.
I was at a show they should have papered in Mechanicsburg the other day. There was 6 people.
Yeah, you just gotta like
about that. You went to Mechanicsburg and just
I went to Mechanicsburg, did 20. So I like Craig Paul, but I'm gonna shit on him for a little bit. He's starting to throw shows because he wants to learn how to host. He wants to learn how to become a better host.
Yeah.
And not quite there yet. Not quite setting up the high energy. He's like a dark one-liner guy. Yeah. And he's trying to warm up the people. There's 6 fucking people here who I'm pretty sure he just gave tickets to. And I went up and did 20 after him. I bombed the entire time.
Damn.
I was like, do you guys know Shane Gillis? I just started making up lies about Shane Gillis. I was like, yeah, I know him.
That's
yeah,
funny.
man.
That's a funny
It's crazy when you meet famous people, let me tell you.
Yeah. That's really funny.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's like, because you can cancel shows that are so light, but then you start canceling, then people are like, oh, they don't really have shows at this time. You got to just like fucking ride it out. And if it's a ticketed show and people bought tickets, they're like, at least they wanted to be there. Like I've been in shows with 15 people or 20 people and they've been great, versus like you paper it and it's still only 6 people, then you're really fucked. Because then it's like, all right, these 6 people came for free and it's shitty, so they like ultimately don't give a fuck.
Yes, yeah,
but
because they're like he told me to be here. No, so it's the same as like if you part of the problem I have with barking is like if I bark somebody in and then I bomb. You know what I mean?
Tough feeling.
I had the opposite the other night. Oh my god, dude, the barbershop. I got 2 babes in there. I was like, nah, you guys probably shouldn't go in. Whatever. I got up and just murdered. Yeah, that was really good. That felt nice. That felt really nice.
I loved. We used to bark when we were first there on Harm City shows. All 4 of us, me, Joe, Kwame, and Debray, we'd all bark. And whenever white people wouldn't talk to us, Debray and Kwame would just be like, I see how it is. Okay. Don't want to come to this kind of show.
Yeah. Barking is humiliating.
It is the most
It's the lowest form of advertising.
It's horrible.
It's like
me and Lyric did a good job that one for her brunch
for her
show.
day show.
Yeah, we got like 8 people in there.
Yeah, it's like gotta be. You gotta only bark at people that are like at least passing by and seem interested. If you stop and you're just like stopping every random person, it's fucking desperate.
Yikes! Long way to go.
You gotta be funny too, because like if Brandon Castle barks,
Right, it's weird.
Yeah.
Runs a bit. By
Well,
somebody.
it's
man,
just
dude.
like you can't have the scary
Dawood?
you can't have the scary host
Dawood?
try to seat you. You got to have something that looks decently okay.
Wait, you know
I'm barking.
Dawood Shabazz?
I'm
heard
sure
of
he
him.
barks great.
Yeah, you know Dawood?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I
So
think I met him recently. Yeah.
we were having like that Joker's market on Saturdays where Gare was selling vintage and Dawood caught wind of it.
Wow.
And then he was selling like his illegally made beer and edible panties there. And fucking he was doing that because it's like Fells Point, already uppity bastards, you know. And someone walks by and Dawood would be like, "Oh, what? You don't want." He would just get so mad. He'd be like, "Dawood, go the fuck back in there and stamp and organize your panties, dude. Fold your panties."
I didn't know he was the guy selling the fucking edible panties.
Yeah.
I remember hearing stories, but I didn't know it was Dawood.
Does he
Yeah.
make edible? How does he even do that?
Right, that's tough. I mean, that's
Yeah.
fucking.
That's a hard task.
nuts.
That's
Michelin
impressive.
star panties, dude.
Imagine doing that. Oh my god.
Also, were they new or worn?
He wore them all.
That's how they're like. They taste like
Cubes all
candy.
over 'em?
No, that's just yeah.
I barked with Trey Solo and Eric Nwosu one time, and they were just straight up catcalling the girl. They were pretty good at it too. It was like, "Hey, yo, Ma, like we got a comedy show. Get your number." Trey Solo, like I love him. He's like, you guys ever see the meme
Trey's
of the black
great,
guy
yeah.
that goes like,
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
"That's Trey
He's
Solo."
got that energy. Yeah.
It's so funny.
He's gonna be here tonight, right? Is he on the Greg thing?
I think he's
Solo?
on the Greg thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trey Solo.
Greg
Hummel's
Wednesdays.
there. Hummel is at the.
Jack Hummel's there?
Yeah, Hummel's
Oh
gonna be there.
fuck yeah, I'm going.
We're having a night.
Who's
Hell
Jack
yeah.
Hummel?
He
The
runs
guy
Encore.
who runs all the encore shit. And
Damn.
he's just the man.
You don't know Jack?
No.
He's awesome.
Hell yeah.
You got to
he's
you got to
so
talk
fun.
to him.
He's the coolest.
He
Me and
fucking.
Luke, the
you
night
got to do
that
those
Luke-
encore shows.
Okay.
Those encore shows are nuts.
I love bar
We were
shows.
hanging out with Greg
Is-
Hummel one
Yeah.
time. Jack Hummel one time. And
Greg Hummel. What if that's the curve? They fall in love tonight. They lock eyes on stage and make out. Greg gives up
should.
his name because Jack's the man. in the
Me and Greg
relationship.
might do that tonight. Me and Greg are gonna fall in love.
Get a little thruple action going.
No, we were out with Jack Hummel, and we were walking down the
You
street.
do.
and a
I
group of
black out with him every
probably-
time.
A group of probably like 10 like clearly gay guys walks by because it's DC, and they take like one step. We just pass them, and Luke goes, "See those guys? They were gayer than AIDS." Just so loud, and like all of them, all 10 of these like clearly gay guys turn around and start being like, "You're a piece of shit, fuck you." And Luke is just-
said that. They
Yeah.
said, "You fat tub of lard."
Oh, really?
They were,
Damn.
I didn't think they heard me. I was
Luke
fucking
was like-
blacked out.
Luke was
There
like
was this
that.
guy with eyeliner, like blue and yellow eyeliner, and I was like, "That guy's gayer than AIDS." And they all heard me. They all like
Yeah.
quick stepped around.
Yeah, I didn't
was
care
like-
for you saying that.
It was
so,
literally the
had to get my
opening
guys
scene of
on
Iron
you.
Man where like everybody's shooting him and he just keeps walking. Like, it was so nothing could touch
I
Luke.
felt
It
so
was
bad
so
about
funny. It's like, what are you? Because Hummel's a unit too, so it's
Yeah.
me, Luke, and this
He's
other
thick
unit.
bottom. I'm top heavy.
And it's like, what are you guys gonna do? We look like an offensive line.
And we're in like an alley, not an alley, but there's these two buildings right between us, and I am crying, laughing as loud as I can. I'm just screaming, and I'm just
like, "You
they
piece of
can't
shit, you
get to me at all. They
Nice.
they were thinking of everyone in the book.
It was really funny.
Yeah, they call
Yeah,
me
they
Gravy
could-
Baby and everything.
Gravy baby.
Yeah,
Wow,
untouchable.
that would work on me. I'd be like, keep talking.
The Iron Man. It's like the
It is,
beginning
you
of
know, the
Iron Man.
opening scene in Iron Man was just everybody shooting him. And he's just. It's so good. Yeah, that was really.
Yeah, it was like shooting Nerf bullets at you. It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, you didn't give a fuck at all. It was so funny.
Just dropped a nuke on him.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
That's crazy.
My sister told a funny story about us coming to DC. So we were like hanging out with all the cousins and stuff. And I was like, "Yeah, I see Annabelle a good amount." And she's like, "Yeah, Chris will just like randomly call me on a Friday night and be like, 'Yeah, we're coming to Blackout.' And then he'll be there in 20 minutes."
We're already almost there.
Where did we park? His sister lives right next to the embassies. Where we parked in front of like the embassy of Kenya last
yeah,
time.
it was like-
We left my car there. It was like all these other countries didn't like. You're like, don't park in front of Sweden. Don't park in front of Kenya's like $2 an hour.
What kind of car was it? What kind of car do you
A
have?
Hyundai Sonata.
What is it? A truck?
No.
Oh,
It is a car bar.
I was picturing like you come back out, it's like a Ford F-150. There's like a turd on the back, and there's like a guy with like. Anyway, sorry.
His car is also my future daughter's name. It's gonna be Hyundai Sonata. That's a classic. Is all the I don't know if anyone's done this, but I always love to say that like all Japanese cars are just like black girl names. You know what I mean? Like this, my girl Toyota Corolla. You know what I mean? Yeah. We got Camry, we got Mercedes. Corolla, we got Sonata, we got
Sonata.
Yeah, I kind of want to do that on stage, but maybe not.
Maybe put that one back,
but also maybe not.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, if there's a time to try it, it's Greg Wednesdays. You know, get up there and just say it's a rip.
You just seen how clean I was last night hosting. I did all agreeable stuff. I did all.
It was awesome.
Yeah, we went really well. I love hosting because you build a rapport with the audience.
Yeah.
By the end of the night, I was like, I can tell you guys are tired. That was funny shit that last guy did. I can tell you guys are getting a little tired. We just got 2 left.
Yeah,
riding it out.
That's the fucking move.
Yeah.
And then you keep talking.
I was trying to give,
That's
like,
how you fuck them up.
Somebody was saying that like good intros are important, so I try to do that.
100%.
Yeah, at least like one credit.
This guy like does. Yeah. I think that's
this next guy's gayer than AIDS. Everybody give him
I was doing some of that. Yeah.
A couple of those sprinkled in there.
Yeah. Like Garrett did a pedophile joke to close, and like the rest of his set went really well, and then that one did not. And I got up and I was like, "Hey, can we just forget about that pedophile thing?" That was a great set.
That's hilarious.
I remember being there. I'm sure you guys have been there too. It's like you have a great set, but there's one joke that's like, "What the fuck happened there?" Like, and then it's like in the middle of your set.
Jake?
Yeah. And then you're like, "Is that good or not?" I don't know if that was a good set or not.
Yeah.
Because you had that one moment.
Yeah.
It kind of fucks with you. Yeah, but everyone's like, no one after like a minute, no one really cared.
Yeah.
I had that the other day.
Yeah, that.
I was like 3 guys walking to the bar: Clint, Dwayne, and Dale. Who says the N-word first? And it kills at Wits.
What'd you say?
That joke.
Oh, there's no ending.
Bomb there. And there was that's what it was like.
I get it. They're all racist.
It's more of a street joke.
Yeah.
Kills at Wits is the classic thing to say.
Yeah.
Joke bomb.
That's how you know not to do it.
A joke that's over the line, just be like, that kills at Wits.
If you're getting an overreaction from the comics, that is a sign. Do not do it, probably.
I've done that before where I thought I was a genius. I had something kill at Wits, and I did it at a show, and people were like, what the f-? Like an audible what the fuck.
Why would you say that?
After the joke, yeah. It was a good one, though. I fucking still like that joke.
What is it?
Nah,
3 guys going to a bar. It's Clint, Raphael, and, you know.
3 guys
I can't remember it.
Jake, we decided, me and
I'll let it slide. It's not written on my wall upstairs, dude.
Jake, me and Chris decided.
Hitler didn't believe in.
Damn,
there we go.
I thought I was going to get a huge moment.
This is a killed at Wits joke. Hitler didn't believe in karma, but he believed in bad juju. Okay.
That's great. I like that.
Yeah, well,
you got to bring that back.
You can have that one.
I think I've got enough of those.
got enough of those in your 2 of those.
I've got plenty of those.
All your conspiracy theory jokes, Chris. What the?
I don't have a single. Right, for context of the listener, one time Hurley's never. I'm convinced Hurley's never seen me do comedy.
Yeah, I mean that
every
could be
time
fucking true.
He's like all you. One time he was like all your transgender shit, and it's like I don't have a single. Me? The next time he brought up my comedy, it's like all your conspiracy theory stuff, and it's like. All right, well,
I don't think so, dude.
I don't know. I don't think you've ever.
I have seen you do stand up before.
I do have. That made me remember. I used
once.
to do a conspiracy.
The Dolphins thing is funny. I listened to
the Dolphin thing is funny.
See, I
Yes,
named one of his
you
bits.
listen.
Go ahead, name one of his bits.
Oh, yeah, I can't. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
I've been
Luke's
wanting
got
to
one.
do.
I've seen Luke a couple times. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I
Sour
think-
Skittles.
Yeah, sour Skittles.
When I first started, I was doing a bit that I think I could bring. I'm good enough to bring back now, where it's like so like a lot of people when the masks were a thing were like super pissed off that like you had to wear a mask. And if it was, like, if they were right and it was a conspiracy to make everybody wear these masks, then telling people to put on 2 masks is the funniest thing in the world. Being like, make them put on another one.
See how many they'll put on.
Yeah, like it's practical jokers level stuff. Being like, tell them to put on 1 more.
Oh, they did it.
What about 2 masks now?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I can't watch that show the same anymore.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because you don't know about the latest with those guys?
I heard about that.
I heard about that. I heard it was debunked.
Yeah, myrrh.
Yeah, it was only 2 women or whatever. sure.
Oh, is it growing?
I don't
Is it
know.
growing?
Wait, what happened?
So Murr on Impractical Jokers is apparently a rapist.
Ooh. Is he a comedian?
Not allegedly. Yeah, he's
Not allegedly, like proven.
I'm saying that.
Coming back.
He's
down
saying
to
this
my-
not allegedly.
Luke,
He is.
we need a high-profile lawsuit to boost.
That's what's going to take us to the top.
numbers.
That's what's going to get us to 289 subscribers.
Well,
Yeah,
the thing we were
hashtag
saying
it.
is that Kim Kardashian is a predator, maybe.
I can't remember.
I was saying that. What else? Louis C.K. jacked off in front.
I like Michael Scotton's one. What was Michael Scotton's? It was like it's 2011. Spider-Man came up to me at the Magoobies parking lot and jerked off.
He had a funny one the other night. There's this. We're not going to name him, but there's this comedian in D.C. who is what's the thing, like persona non grata?
Yeah.
He's like a bad like
Mr.
people. He's
Mr.
been
Touch
that
banned.
guy.
Women really don't like him,
Yeah.
and he's been like women have like gotten up with guitars and been like sung songs about how he's a offender. And
Wait, who is this?
It's a guy. We'll tell you.
You tell me
after.
off air.
the other
What the
night,
fuck is his name?
Scott. The other night, Scott just kept being like, "Pardon this guy."
Yeah.
He hit me up today about the riff show because I posted on my story, and he was like, "Could me and this guy come through?"
Oh, that was you who put that in?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
I thought he was
funny.
messaging Greg.
No.
He always
Michael
hits me up to-
Scotton was sick, dude. Back in the fucking Fells Point Tavern days, when
Yeah.
you'd be so blacked out you couldn't understand him.
I had a night with Scott where he just kept coming up to me and be like, "Chris, I'm everything everywhere all at once." And I was like, "What are you?" The first 10 times he said it to me, I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then by the end, I was like, "Yeah, man,
Yeah, you're
You
blacked
are.
out.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think the maddest I've ever got with a comedian was when I went out drinking with him in Fed Hill one time, and this fucking goober runs up to Mike. He goes, "Cool Michael Sports Guy on Instagram, yo, what's up, baby?" I was like, "God damn it, you fucking
Oh, he
hack."
got recognized?
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
big on Vine or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
He's
Oh my
funny.
gosh.
He's like got a good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let him do more. I don't know who books it, but whoever books it,
Yeah. No
Jake.
one, dude.
It's Jake.
whoever Jake, let him do more spots.
Michael, hit up Jake.
Nah, I always liked him off stage.
He's
Yeah.
good on stage too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but I mean, like, yeah, yes. But, like, his vibe off stage, you could always tell he was going to be, like, oh, he's somebody I wanted to talk to
He's
and
a
fuck
funny
with.
dude. Yeah,
He is
Just because
funny.
you always knew he was, like, blacked out.
He would pound Moscow mules. He would always just pound
Damn.
Moscow
And that was
mules.
back when he lived in D.C. That he'd just, like, sleep in his car. It was so
Yeah,
sick.
he can't drive. He's not allowed to drive.
He got a DUI at a red light because he fell asleep
God.
at a red light. He's got a great bit about it.
Well, it was red. To be fair, he didn't. He
Yeah.
had time to wake up.
It's
Yeah.
his,
Yeah.
the problem started to rise when it turned green.
Yeah.
yeah. And then yellow. And then red
I
again.
think the story. I think he kind of got fucked on that. I don't think it was a red. I think he was parked and his car was on, which like will get you a DUI. Like
yes.
the whole thing
Wow.
with a DUI is like you can't have the vehicle running.
Yeah.
I had a friend who got a BWI, a boating while intoxicated. 'Cause all of
Baltimore,
our boats-
Washington imported.
we were all
airport.
tied up. We were all like, we had like a couple boats tied up middle of the night, and we were like 16, just hammering beers. Like we broke a record for the like bust. But they, the cops
bust?
came up, and none of us got in trouble because we all kept our boats off. But this one kid was like, "It's my curfew. I got to get out of here." And he ran over, and as soon as he started the boat, got a BUI. Or
Wow.
BWI.
Really?
Wow.
And
bullshit.
dude, we got busted with. We were all like 16. We were in like the yearly report for the police department. We were like, we busted them with 365 beers, 8 bottles of liquor.
We got him.
It was
So much that they
intense.
took a picture in front of it. The cops are like,
Yeah, so it was like a narco bust.
Yeah.
What are we at? What are we at?
narco
We're
bus
53.
level.
We're
Really?
53.
Holy
We're
shit.
getting it rolling. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
God
This has been
damn.
a good one.
We're gonna go. This is gonna be
is
awesome.
awesome.
Well, I'm gonna roll directly to the.
Felt like no time at all.
Hell yeah.
Riff show.
To the post office.
You're
Greg
coming to
Stamper.
hang out, right? Luke?
Yeah, I'm coming to hang.
That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
The post
Are you guys gonna
office.
watch it?
Yeah, I'm
you
going to go
guys don't- you
reconnect
guys
with my
don't give a
good friend Greg.
I mean, I'll be there Thursday
Great.
through Saturday. So yeah.
Yeah.
With Christina Hutchinson?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Who wants to open for her, dude? I'll open it on the table.
Has nobody
good.
opened? Does nobody want to open for it?
I just haven't asked anyone yet. I'm
I'll
just
do it.
like, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, what's her vibe? I don't want to like
Host.
do something where it's not my vibe.
I don't know, actually. I have no idea what her vibe is. She has a podcast called Guys We Fucked. I don't know. With Corinne Fisher.
Maybe I'll be
Oh,
good
nice.
at that. I'll do
Yeah.
all my
Hey,
stuff.
yeah, you can relate to her. You can tell her about all the guys you fuck.
Yeah. Let me do that because I'll do all my sex jokes and I'll do like the thing about
asking for spots on a podcast.
Yeah.
Can you book me? You gotta say it.
Yeah.
Hey, we still go for that Ian Lamroth thing?
Nah, it's totally open still.
He said if anybody wants to do it, I'll do it.
We're releasing this tomorrow. So
You gotta shoot your
really?
shot.
Okay,
You know, you gotta
So I'm
advocate
So I'll
for
be
yourself.
hosting for Christina Hutchison this week.
yeah.
Just post on your story already.
I actually do have good stuff. If she's the guys we fucked girl.
She's the guys we fucked, girl.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to be added to that list?
From high school, used to love that podcast. She'll be
Oh, it's that. It's pretty known, huh?
Maybe I can get her.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know though. She's
You know
not
what'd be
sounding
really
like crazy good.
What?
Fucked her.
If I fucking what?
And then you became one of the guys she
Yeah,
fucked.
yeah.
that Your
I
girlfriend
gotta
listened
become
to.
a guy that she fucked. She's gonna be like, this fucking guy from the
Yeah.
Happy Podcast busted immediately.
And then it's a controversy. You're like, emergency press conference from the Happy Pod. I did not bust immediately.
Yeah, immediately is a very specific word. And if you want to get down into semantics, it was not immediately.
It took me
pre-pumped.
Yeah. I didn't bust immediately. It took me 15 minutes
And
to
she
get
told me
hard.
it was
and then
okay,
busted
so I did.
immediately.
Yeah.
I fucked
that's
this guy with
that.
a Moist No More shirt or whatever.
I have an arsenal of sex jokes that I never use because I don't want to be like that.
And that's one of the jokes.
Yeah,
That he doesn't want to be that guy.
That's one of them. That I don't want to be sex.
It's like your whole set. I don't want to be that guy, but here you go.
Yeah.
It's a good little gag.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who I want to open for her. I don't really know.
Fuck you, dude.
I'm like, seriously, you're in the running, bro. You're in the running.
I got a lot of good.
I just gotta like.
You got to ask the booker, man.
Yeah,
practice-
ultimately it's up to the booker, man.
practice tonight.
It's up to the
Nah,
booker.
I book the weekends.
He does the weekends.
But
All right, we're losing steam.
No, we're not.
I think we're good.
Oh no, I just finished my fucking high noon.
Do you guys have like
We're rolling right
is there like a? Do you guys have like a little segment that you do or anything? Is there
No,
like
we don't bring muffins on our podcast.
no,
It's like it was Jake.
But
Go watch the
man,
Jake and Adam
shit.
show, everybody.
I don't know. What's the
former competitor.
was the closest we ever get to
Ja
playing.
Morant.
Like I told Luke before, I was like, "Have you seen Ja Morant?" And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
We'll talk about it.
I was planning to tell that Mechanicsburg thing the whole time and it bombed.
that was the whole thing?
Anytime
kinda
I
just
think
roll.
like I want to talk about something specifically,
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's not fun.
Oh yeah, we gotta apologize to Brandon. We did this impromptu.
Oh yeah,
we
I'm
don't.
sorry,
It's not
Brandon.
that we don't love you. It's that I had
you guys castled him.
I had diarrhea.
chess.
You got canceled.
Listen,
You got castled.
I had diarrhea yesterday.
Brandon's a
Couldn't
great
film.
producer. That kid he's on top of it. That last
He's
episode
hilarious.
we did,
It's so funny.
even though he's not a great producer, he kept forgetting to turn his mic on. But
the first time he turned it up to 10 and was just like jerking off the
yeah,
mic.
just like
He like you could hear him tweaking the whole time.
he's still figuring out the producing thing. But he's a good vibe to have her.
Yes,
I like him.
Anything you toss him, he bounces right back. It's perfect.
Yeah.
yeah, he's a good guy. I do like. I've come around on Brandon.
Yes.
This is me telling
It
you
is
because
funny.
I don't talk to him directly. This is me telling you.
yeah, it's me telling you, don't talk to me in person.
But you're good.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
With the first time we had him on the pod, we had Adam on, and we just had Brandon Googling Kanye tweets.
That's really funny.
That was so
My favorite
good.
thing about that is I was like, I asked him specifically. I was like,
Yeah.
Brandon, how long does it take to get a helicopter pilot license? 10 minutes later, and he's like, yeah, to fly a plane, it takes it took him 10 minutes to find like the wrong information.
Yeah.
It's like helicopter dipshit.
Yeah, he's like, all right.
Yeah, we were gonna have a nose off between him and Adam.
That's a close one, I think. That'll be close. I think Brandon would win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brandon's
Brandon's got more, I think,
I can't wait.
diameter.
Yeah, I'm bringing Brandon to the top, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake, me and Chris decided that if we ever make it, you're gonna be the guy that we'd bring with us.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be the
We're
guy.
gonna-
I'd be
yeah.
the
You're
dude.
guy-
I'd
you're
just
the guy
be
coming with us.
producing
You'd
and
be the
stuff.
Sean Gardini.
And you guys would throw me like a guest spot on your shows or whatever.
Hey guys, this is Jay.
If we ever get to arena level,
No.
if comedy
Sweet.
Shane Gillis
Sweet.
ever pays off, then
Hell
we will
yeah.
be at arenas.
I'll go buy your liquor and stuff,
What
and
we're
I'll bring
doing
it back.
is we're gonna have me and Luke for the early days. We're gonna have me and Luke in one room, and then you and Jamar in another.
Dude,
Imagine a Jake Charmatz doing tomorrow.
I think you'd be surprised. I think we'd get along very well.
I think
We'd have a great
It
relationship.
would just be so fun. Just Jake and Jamar sharing a hotel room.
agreeing on slavery the whole time.
I did a show. You guys know the story, right? I did a show like early on with like dude in the corner who is now Clarence Nixon.
Yeah.
And
Did he change it because that became like a cuck thing?
I think
Dude
so.
in the corner.
That's so funny.
Q
You gotta do
Boy.
on a roast show.
Q Boy, and then who's the guy that used to host the Mike in Alexandria, Galactic Panther? What's his name again?
David Balgese.
Dave
Balgese.
Bagese. So it's me and them three,
Benghazi.
and it was at a place. Let me just say, you could picture the place that it was at, and and let's just say it didn't go too hot. And there's a picture of
Real trap shit.
Q-Boy tagged me. Q-Boy tagged me to like the collage at the end, and there's like a picture of all of us standing there. I'm like sweating. And I'm like and they're like all like around me, like I'm their boy.
That is.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a cool picture.
I miss the Warrior so much.
I gotta find that picture.
What is the Warrior joke? Could you tell me about
He
that?
used to. Jake would get a little nervous on stage, and then he it's a little. Yeah, he would get nervous, and then eventually he developed this character called the Warrior, where he would just pump the fuck up, get on stage and say, "What the fuck is up, everybody? I'm the fucking Warrior." Yeah, you don't like it, bitch.
All I know is I did it at Above the Bar at Kyrie. That was where I debuted it. And it was like the most I've ever killed in my life. It was like that was my moment.
It's the greatest thing in the fucking world.
Yeah, it's somewhere on my phone. I'll find it.
Jake's is on the side.
But then I tried to like go into my material, and they're like, "Ugh." They're like, just go back to yelling at us. Like
Because
that.
I used to do that.
Bees are flying eagles.
I used to do that too. Is I would go.
You
up and
guys
I would
have
be like,
IBS?
my feet. I have a hardwood floor. And my feet, they started feeling like wood.
Oh, what are the Kill Tonys you were on?
Very relatable.
What numbers were they on?
We'll put the link in the description on YouTube.
I don't know the numbers, but one was with Jeff Garlin.
Yeah.
And the other one was with Moshe Kasher and Tom Rhodes.
That was the funniest
So you could just
Kill
Google.
Tony I've ever watched because I watched
Google
it next to you and Chris. That's the funniest Kill Tony I've ever seen.
I waited until the perfect time to show you because I needed at least like 10 years to pass before you saw it. No, it was like 6 years ago or something. But
It is really funny. Like, you did really well in
the interview was good. Yeah. I didn't know what I was doing with stand up at all.
Yeah, you were like a heartbeat away from making it happen because you were on it one week and then you were on it the next week.
Yeah.
Tony didn't remember you, but then they kind of reminded it, and I was like, man, if you would have made one more, you probably would have done a little better.
Yeah.
I know. It would have, because that was at the time where William Montgomery, I was there when like he first got there.
Yeah.
He was sitting. He was sitting. I
regulars.
remember he was like sitting on the left side. Like all the comics were supposed to sit in the back, right? And William Montgomery always drank PBRs, and he sat like to like fuck with you. He would sit like right in the front left.
Yeah.
Like there's just an open table. I just stare at it and like just in the darkness. And I remember like. I think I got him like during the interview at one point. I was like, I felt really good about it because I could just see him laughing. I was like,
nice.
I made him laugh, so that must mean something.
The
But
floor thing
that was
is
cool.
I'm still trying to wrap my head
Well,
around
there's
We
nothing
gotta
there.
figure out the numbers.
Don't worry.
I've been trying to find them.
You could just YouTube it. It's there. You'll find
Google
it.
Jake Charmatz.
No, you type in Jeff Garland, Kill Tony. He's only been on like twice.
Okay.
And then you type in Moshe Kasher, Tom Rhodes. It will come up.
L.A.
Yeah, in the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Original or the main room. Sorry, main room.
Damn, is that crazy? You could put his credits in the fucking bio.
Yeah.
This is the biggest get you've gotten. I mean,
That's like me performed with Stavros when all I did was like
You closed out.
all I did was give it over Stavros, everybody. So 7 shows a week, 7 nights a week.
yeah, it was cool that I did that. I was happy that I went for that. That was cool.
Hell yeah.
Well,
I think that's I think that's good.
Anybody got anything to plug? I'm gonna be hosting for the girl from the guys we fucked this weekend, and then we're gonna be.
It'll be like a cliffhanger. Come out to the show. Is he
Find
there?
out.
Is he
Am I
not?
there? Am I there?
You're gonna be checking in people like fucking.
Tickets are low. Portcomedy.com.
Yeah, tickets are low. Not the way you think.
Tickets are low.
Ticket sales.
Turns out, guys, we fucked
What do I
are me. The club.
What do you got?
Like,
I'm gonna have sex with her.
Nice.
Just kidding.
Chris is
I
going to
won't.
become
I
a guy.
definitely- No,
That'd
Hurley,
be
don't
sick.
worry. I won't try to do that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I would still wish I
What is this,
fucked
Grace
what's her
O'Malley?
name? I still wish I fucked Grace O'Malley. That would have been all time if I
would
had
sick.
sex with Grace O'Malley.
Yeah, you'd be
that little fucking
you'd be on the
porker.
road right now.
No comment. No comment.
I thought she was great.
I thought she was funny too. It made me a little
Super
uncomfortable.
funny.
Yeah,
A little horny.
She's so funny and smart. She's
Gee whiz.
yeah, wow,
Anyways.
she's so smart.
I'll be hosting Don't Tell this Friday in Baltimore. Come out to that.
Hey.
I got other stuff. I can't remember. I used my phone to film this. I
Where's
can't
the
look
Don't Tell
dates.
at?
I don't know. They don't tell.
They didn't tell
Oh,
you.
what's the town it's in? Is it in Baltimore? Is
Yeah,
it
it's
in
Baltimore.
Fells?
It's Baltimore.
Fells.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm on other shows. I don't know.
Somebody booked me on something I don't remember.
Does Brandon call you guys and tell you when you're booked?
He tries to book all the people. He's like, who we having on this week? I hit him up. He tried to talk to Justin Schlegel. He's like, I can organize him coming. Like
Wait, who does?
Brandon. He always texts me. He's like,
Oh, for the podcast.
he wants to recruit the guests.
Yeah, he has like a running list of like people that he wants to like. Because
Yeah.
I remember we were like talking, we were just talking, and we were like,
And
"Oh,
I'll
we
be
should
like,
get
okay,
Tink on,"
okay.
and then he like wrote it down real quick.
Yeah.
It's like I relax.
Yeah, we want all.
We got to get Tink soon.
all
Tink's
black
the man.
people with
Yeah.
I love
nicknames.
Tink. Yeah.
Tink's
We
the
need
man.
Dark Mark,
Tink's
Woo Woo, Justo.
Yeah. Tink's who I want to be. That guy's cool.
is.
He's just he's the coolest guy in the room always.
Yeah,
Yes.
Take is the man.
All right, we're good.
All right.
Thank you guys for coming on.
Wow.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Episode
dude.
52.
Thank you. It was
Closing
fun.
out.
So
Goodbye.
fun.
Wow.
That was a good app. For 4 people, we did not do a lot of interrupting.
Wow, I was trying.